Pay to play. This is a big thing in the coaching industry. Coaches end up getting offered an author position in a collaborative book, a chance to speak at a conference, or an interview on a podcast. All these look like opportunities, but there's a cost. And many times this is a bait and switch where you think you're going to be an author, you think you're going to have a speaking position on a panel or in a web series, and then later on, after you've gotten excited about it, you hear that you got to pay to actually be that author. You got to pay to speak at that conference. You got to pay to get that interview slot. It ain't free. It's pay to play. Sometimes that could actually be worth it. I'm not saying that you can't or shouldn't ever pay to play, but many times the ego stroke that we get from getting these offers gets us so excited that we end up through an irrational hunger to continue that process and actually get that credit, get that certificate, that we end up falling into a trap of paying more than whatever that opportunity is really worth because of our own irrational hunger to hold on to that opportunity versus actually rationally looking at all the different opportunities that are available in that space, in that vertical, and deciding what you really would pay for that access or what you really would pay for that opportunity, if anything at all. Second, be careful of the mindset of buying the trophy. A lot of times somebody who speaks at a big conference or is a best-selling author or interviews on lots of podcasts or has lots of certificates, lots of alphabet soup behind their name, they've earned that media. They've earned that credit. They've earned those certificates. They've worked their entire life to build the relationships and produce the impact and gain the knowledge, the value, the articulation of how they can convey that value and make that impact to the point where then those opportunities chase after them and they're getting paid to play rather than paying to play. They've earned those trophies. The lie a lot of times is thinking that, gosh, if I pay enough money to these pay to play opportunities, that I get the trophy that so many other coaches worked their entire life to gain, and I'm going to get it instantly. And that's generally not true. The pay-to-play books that you're published in, the pay-to-play interviews and podcasts that you're going to go on, the pay-to-play speeches you're going to give, those generally are not what they're cracked up to be by the people selling that to you. And also, second, be careful to that instant gratification buy the trophy mentality that could get you an opportunity that's really not much of an opportunity. Truthfully, rationally, it could lose you a lot of money. Hold on to your money, invest it wisely, and then do the real work so that you then get paid to play when you're ready. Have you noticed these pay-to-play scams, opportunities, offers, bait and switches? And are there any that you found that are really legit and that have been worth it for you to actually invest in?